than 4 hours before that child gets the breast milk. And then if it's at night, let's talk about breastfeeding actually. As someone in the healthcare and as someone that is following someone in the healthcare, I think there are things you should have as an advantage. And one of them is breastfeeding. Breastfeeding starts when you give birth to your child, your little baby. So congratulations to all the latest mommy that we have in town. One of the things I want to teach you in breastfeeding is that exclusive breastfeeding cannot be overemphasized. You see, exclusive breastfeeding has so many advantages. And the reason why we tell people to go for exclusive breastfeeding is that it helps the child's digestive system. What do I mean by that? Now, when you just give birth to your child, all the organs are still very tender. They are not understanding themselves. They are still very, very confused. Now, if you start introducing just anyhow formula to a child, sometimes formula that are not even well mixed, that is what you are giving this child. Their gut are not going to be able to digest it very well. Now you see the child will start having constipation. And I'm so much particular about this because there is a mother that lost her child at the hospital, and it's all due to because the mother said she can introduce this to the child at a child that is not even up to 2 months. Hello, excuse me. Let's assume that the woman is not producing enough liquid gold known as breast milk. There are milks that you give, and when you're giving it, there is a way that you mix it. You mix it so that when the child is taking it, you don't put the child at risk of constipation or developing intestinal obstruction for your little baby. Okay? When you breastfeed this child consistently for 6 months, it's known as exclusive breastfeeding. And I actually hail women who do it because it's women who do it properly and who do it very, very well end up having very healthy kids, and their kids are more plumpy. Hold on. You that is the mother that is breastfeeding the child, you need to eat very, very well. And the
Stand that part of they'll tell you you want to get back to shape, you want to lose weight, you want to do that. Calm down.
you will get back to shape, you will lose weight, but before then, because let's breastfeed and keep the child very well. Now I'm going to give you a tip on how you can breastfeed your child and achieve what exclusive breastfeeding should give you. Now to be a bit logical. How do I say this? How do I tell you this mathematics now is in my head? Feeding the child and it's exclusive, you should not give that child food with anything less than 4 hours. Meaning that even if you don't breastfeed the child during the day, let it not be up to 4 hours. Do you get it? Let it not be up to 4 hours during the day before you breastfeed your child. Meaning, breastfeed the child every 1 hour if you can. Now, if it's at night, let it not be more than 6 hours before you breastfeed your child. These are tiny, tiny details that you put in place. In case someone doesn't understand what I mean, I meant during the daytime when you are breastfeeding this child, it shouldn't be more than 4 hours before that child gets the breast milk. And then if it's at night, because you are tired, you want to sleep, it should not be more than 6 hours before you breastfeed this child. Do you get? Now, with that way, it will help in exclusive breastfeeding. Another thing is drink water. As a mother that is breastfeeding, tell me why you will not be drinking water. Hmm? Eat food. Eat food that contains magnesium. Eat food that contains a whole lot of nutrients. Okay, so that as you are eating, you are breastfeeding the child. And another reason is, most of the times now mothers feel like they don't want to, they have things they are doing, they cannot sit down for a long time and breastfeed. That's why Jiden has made it very, very simple for you. Or meanwhile, this is not a paid advert, okay? But I'm telling you that they have made it very simple for you, or you can just go to their listing, or I'll tag them, so you can just click to their own, buy their breastfeeding pump. You can use it and produce your liquid gold and store it. Remember, you should not store your breast milk more than 4 hours before the child takes it, because if not, it can sour, unless if it's in the refrigerator, not the freezer, so that it doesn't get blocked. Refrigerator. All right. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.